Welcome back to the channel and the series of short videos where we learn to casually tank different content in World of Warcraft. Today we are very briefly talking about the fourth and last wing of LFR Ny'alotha raid, known as the Waking Dream, and containing the bosses Carapace of N'Zoth and Mr. N'Zoth himself. As my goal on this channel has always been to represent the casual WoW gamer and produce content for people who play similarly to me, in this tanking advice video I'll simply recommend that you don't tank this wing. That's right, skip it. It's like the old viral how to properly shave video for young gentlemen where a dude with a long awesome beard simply says, "You just don't shave." They do it better, of course, in the video, and it's quite funny and to the point. But anyway, if you are after having fun and getting loot in World of Warcraft as a casual player waiting for Shadowlands, the best advice I can give you is go do some other content, including other wings of LFR, Raid of Ny'alotha. Until Blizzard nerfs this wing to the ground, in LFR at least, and you might pop in for completionist purposes to kill N'Zoth and all that, I recommend that you save your time and nerves, especially as a tank, and just opt out of it, mate. If you really insist on going in, don't tell me later I didn't warn you, here's a gist of what's going to happen. You will come in, and some elitist who nobody would know what they are doing in LFR with so much gear and intelligence attached to it that they aren't willing to properly share with the people, they will just tell people that it's impossible to die in this fight. That's how it will start. Then people will start dying, and that person will become very disappointed with all the noobs that surround their superior skill and the rest of their awesomeness. More seriously though, for you as a tank, on Carapace of N'Zoth, which is the first boss of this wing of the raid, there's basically the boss in the middle of the area that gets tanked by one tank, while the other tank runs around trying to not get hit by a huge tentacle that will periodically try and plonk the raid. So that tank will try to get aggro of the little adds that will be spawning. Once you get enough health off the boss will run into a little cave where N'Zoth will start healing him. The raid will be slowed down by a bunch of annoying effects that should have never been in LFR in the first place, and you'll need to follow everyone into the cave or lead them as a tank, of course. Run in first if you can, but people usually charge ahead of you. And you run up the left and then the right ramps that are surrounding the little central niche where the boss will be standing and getting healed. So you basically need to kill the bad growths in there. Yes, I know it's gross, and I told you didn't need this part at all, you didn't listen to me. So you need to kill them on both sides so you can go back to damaging the boss and winning the fight at the end of the day. It's a long and annoying fight where people will be dying left and right. You'll be constantly slowed down and not enjoying yourself one bit unless you're a dedicated completionist or a masochist. I don't judge, mate. I just call it for what it is. And that is the gist of it. For the second boss of this wing, Mr. N'Zoth himself, I tried many times, and the frustration and the time wasted took the better of me, I'll be honest with you. So you don't have to give up like I did, if you are a completionist, of course. But this is where I have to tell you, it's horror, and you don't need to inflict this horror upon yourself. General advice I can give you is to follow the group and not tank the second boss, N'Zoth, until you have at least seen the fight from a DPS perspective. Oh, and go do some horrific visions, right? Rank up your legendary cloak, as your sanity will be draining on both of these bosses in this wing, and the better your cloak is, the highest the rank is, the longer you will last. There you go. I realize that this particular tanking advice might not have been very helpful, but once you've experienced the pain of both boss fights in this wing, you will probably change your mind and come back to thank me in the comments below. You will be most welcome anyway. At least I hope that you will. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe for more easy tanking advice and other World of Warcraft content that comes to you every couple of days if you have not subscribed already. Thanks very much. Bye for now.